Hey guys, Dr. Decks here. I'm here with Joe from CutHub, and this is one of the products that we use a lot. We're at a construction trade show, so please forgive the banging and the noise and the clamoring going on, but that's JLC Live. It's Journal of Light Construction, and we're with one of the products that we use constantly on our job site. It's called the CutHub. I'm gonna let Joe talk about it. Joe, tell us about your product.
Well, what we've got here, Dr. Decks, and thank you for repping our product. We've got, really what it is it's a portable workstation for your miter saw and your table saw. And so what we did is we got sick and tired of working on the ground, in the dirt, in the mud, and we wanted to get up. And more than just getting up, we wanted to provide a workstation where you could do pretty much everything you need to do on your job site, whether that's cutting repeatable cuts, whether it's long cuts, whether it's ripping on a table saw. That was the goal of the CutHub, is to be able to make the job easier, faster, more efficient, and safer. And so that's really what we tried to do with the CutHub product, and I think Dr. Decks you've been using it now for what?
About a year.
About a year
Almost
now?
a full year.
Almost a full year?
Yeah, just about a full year. One thing I really like about the system, we use a lot of PVC decking. It's bends and folds and stuff. So they have a system that sets out lengthwise, so we can come up and bring our flimsy boards right up onto the table, and they're nice and flat. Our chop saw stays stationary the entire time. We actually have a cover over ours. I'm sure you've seen it in some of our videos. And what's also cool though is they have a table saw stand that hooks up to the end of you can set it up as a separate kit, or you can put it up on the end of one of these, and then you have a complete setup station for your chop saw and your table saw. Plus there's end tables, so we use those a lot to set up our blocking and other things in line, so that it's very productive that way.
Well, yeah,
and I love that. And then you can also adjust the elevation.
Yeah, so if you notice, the legs are all individually adjusted. So if you're on uneven terrain for you, you're constantly working in backyards, over a bay, over the mountains, or whatever the case is, you can have whatever's going on underneath you, the top is flat and level for you. It provides a good, solid working surface for you.
So each tool has its own mounting plate. So once you get a chop saw, we have 2 chop saws on mounting plates and a table saw. So we're super flexible. The table saw has its own mounting stand as well. You can kind of see it underneath that one over there. And everything's modular and portable, like maybe 2 to 4 screws to put something together and take it apart. We haven't had any issues as far as durability. Very high quality aluminum parts. Really impressed with the system. Joe, anything else you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask you, you've had it for a year now.
Yeah.
It's an expensive tool.
Yeah, they're not cheap, but what is cheap that's quality?
Yeah.
We're not either.
So it's a quality tool. So you've had it for a year now. Yeah. It's an expensive tool.
Right.
I'm curious, time-wise, how much time do you think it's saving you as far as just, efficiency, quality, all that kind of stuff, and then the ability to work in a nice place?
I think that it probably speeds us up, I'd say a solid 15% from our last setup, maybe 20% faster than what we've been doing. We had a similar setup, but we didn't have all the nice outfeed and outside tables. Our chop saw was always set up in a different location. So we're 20% faster minimum using this system over any other chop saw stand we've had, if not more, because most chop saw stands just won't compete or can't do what this one does. This is heavy duty aluminum parts. You can stand on these things. I sit on these things and eat my lunch, and we've never had any, I'll be doggone, look at that. Yes, so there you go. There's the proof right on the picture, right? So we can't say enough good things. I don't have anything negative to say about this product at all. We had one small issue. Then this is the last thing I want to talk about CutHub. This is the man, the inventor, the owner of the product. If I have an issue, I send him a text direct to his cell phone. He replies to me within 20 minutes, and he has an answer, and then the parts or whatever I needed are there the next day or the next week at the latest. Customer service is very important, and I appreciate that so much.
Well, honestly, first of all,
these guys are framers.
We're framers, yeah. But we're more than that. We're family.
Yeah.
It's three brothers and a son, and we try to treat our customers like their family too.
Absolutely.
We really believe that. When we send out a CutHub now to our customers, we say welcome to the family.
Right on.
And so we really try to welcome everybody and take care of them. People are going to spend a lot of money on this system. It's a lifetime tool.
Yeah, one-time investment.
They're going to spend a lot of money, and we want them to know that we're there to help them if there are any issues.
Yeah, totally. We totally get it. We love our CutHub. We use it on every job site. We made room for it in our trailer.
Yeah.
To make space for it. So it travels with us to every job, right in our trailer. First thing that gets pulled out of the trailer and set up is our CutHub.
So I do have one more quick question for you. You're as a decker, mainly decks. How's this repeatable work for you? Do you use that much? When you get onto stairs or things like that?
Honestly, I don't use it as much as I thought we would.
But when repeatable bump?
But when we need it, we use it a lot for repeatable cuts. Sometimes if we're not using this, we'll clamp a board to the table and still use the table as a repeatable stop. Sometimes we might have to shift the saw a little bit to get it to work, but that's what's cool about the system is you can take it apart and change the parts and make it work for what you need. So with that being said, yes, definitely this is the one thing we don't use the tape measure too much.
Oh, yeah.
Not too much, but we do use this a lot as far as a stop block for cutting multiple cuts. Absolutely.
Okay.
So
I'm constantly amazed at the different setups that I see from our customers across the country.
Yeah,
literally,
it's amazing.
Everybody uses it differently, and then we'll get pictures in of people that are like, "What? I never even thought of using it that way."
Right.
So,
yeah.
And same with you. We'll see some of your setups like, "Wow, that's a cool way to set it up."
That's the cool thing about social media. When we have our chop shop hood and we have a sawdust catcher underneath here, it enables us to contain the sawdust and keep the job site cleaner, which the homeowner appreciates. The end user of this product, which is actually me, but my clients appreciate the fact that we have such a nice setup. It's minimal impact on their yard. And we're capturing all the dust and everything, and it just makes it for a nice experience for us and for the client.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Joe, for the rundown on the tool. If you like what you saw, please comment or subscribe and hit that bell icon every time you want to be notified that we're putting out fresh content. Thank you very much. Have a great day.